You're doing your affirmations right. You're doing all the imaginal scenes, scripting and all those stuff right. But still your manifestation doesn't seem to be here. If you want to know how to speed up your manifestation and what might be causing the delay, stay tuned and let's get started. Welcome back to this video. My name is Rav. I help people with their manifestations as well as their spiritual growth. Now, I do offer one-on-one coaching sessions, so if you want to work one-on-one with me, the link is down in the description box below, so we can uncover some of your negative limiting beliefs, all the stories that might be holding you away from your manifestations. Now, in this video, I wanted to talk about time lags, which is being created by you inside subconsciously, unconsciously, whatever you want to call it, and how to actually fix that. And also wanted to give you 2 simple words that will, if you add to your affirmations, it will really speed up your manifesting process. Normally when we're doing affirmations or visualizations, we're always doing it at a present moment state, right? But after that, what happens is our mind likes to go back to the 3D world, which we basically live in. And when it sees that the manifestation is not here yet, it starts creating all these criterias for the manifestation to happen. Sometimes our minds also like to make manifestation really conditional. For example, for me, in order to become financially free, this and this needs to happen, and that can only happen in some due time, but not right now. And even though you might be affirming, I am financially free, I'm a millionaire, and all that kind of like wealth related affirmations all day long, and even visualizing, when your mind goes back to create these conditions, time limited conditions, it's basically keeping the manifestation further away. Let's also talk about other examples. For example, when it comes to relationships, specific person, sometimes you might be creating all these scenarios in order for your specific person to be attracted towards you. You might need to have something in your life fixed. I talked about, like just dissolving all these conditional things from a manifestation in another video. I'm gonna link it up here. Until and unless I'm able to solve my problems related to my personality, such as like I have anger issues or jealousy, I can't have my manifestation. So that's basically creating a condition where you have to first solve your problems that you're having, then you'll be able to finally get to the manifestation. So instead of going straight towards the manifestation, you're kind of creating a really detour, like a really, like curvy path, rather than, just getting straight to the end goal. And I'm not saying don't work on yourself. That's just creating more burden in you when you're trying to manifest something. And in the manifestation community, you might be hearing coaches say that the when and how doesn't actually matter. But it's just that our mind likes to be fixated on, these different criteria. So it likes to try to grasp onto these ideas on how we want to get to our manifestation. But we have to basically let go of the how and when right now in order to get our manifestation closer to us. And sometimes we also make our manifestations really conditional with things that are totally unrelated. For example, in order for me to be in a relationship with so-and-so, first I need to have my brand new Mercedes-Benz. And this might sound funny, but in the back of our minds, we might be creating these conditions. For example, after I buy these cars and be able to show it off on my social media, they will see it and they will start being more attracted towards me because that's the favorite brand of our car. People do this all the time. And when these kind of like conditions are put onto your manifestations, it's basically even gonna get your manifestation away from you. So the 2 words that I mentioned earlier in the start of this video, in order to fix your affirmations to get your manifestation closer to you, is just to add right now. For example, instead of just saying like I'm financially free, I am financially free all day long, you can just say I am financially free right now. And say the right now with more conviction too. Just don't say like, okay, right now, it's here right now, but it's actually here right now. And same thing with other affirmations that you might be having. I'm with my specific person right now. My specific person is attracted towards me right now. So when you start adding right now behind your affirmations, and once you've done it enough times, what starts to happen is when you're thinking about your manifestation during other times, you basically don't think about the conditions because your manifestation is supposed to be with you right now, right? So instead of trying to think, okay, I'll only be financially free if I have this job, you basically start assuming that you already have it right now. You're already financially free right now. You are a financially free person right now, right? Because it all comes down to self-concept too. When you start to let go of all these, like stories of how and when it should happen, and just claim for your manifestation to be with you in this present moment right here, right now, that's gonna speed up your manifestation in a great, tremendous way. I also wanted to give you my personal example before I end this video, which recently happened to me. Recently, I was really affirming on growing my business, and I wasn't affirming just about like dollars, but I was just affirming that I would be attracting more and more clients towards me. So I started getting a lot of attention with my clients like within like 2 months time. But the packages that I offer are very, very high priced. It's really high ticket sales. So every conversion that I have from every client, that's pretty high. So there was a little resistance inside of me. I could feel that because I'm not really used to charging that much high compared to how much I was charging before, because this year I decided to really upscale my business, just take it to the next level. But because of that resistance, for some reason, I assumed that my clients don't have enough money right now and they might be waiting for somebody else to pay for them or something else to happen. And lo and behold, I started getting the same kind of objections from a lot of my clients. So they started saying that I'm waiting for my tax refunds, and unless it comes to me, I won't be able to put my deposit down and things like that. Although the contract work, everything is pretty much done. It's like so sure that they want to work with me. That's confirmed, everything's set in stone. But because of my own resistance, my own assumptions, basically it created some kind of like time delay. My work was to basically go back to kind of fix that, right? And I started affirming. Then what I did was I created a really personalized affirmation for this scenario. And I just said that all my clients, they want to book me and finalize their booking right now. After I started affirming like for maybe about a week or so, a couple of my clients who said that they were actually waiting for the tax return money, they basically came back and booked me right on the point, and they just said that somehow they were able to get hold of the money, and I had no resistance inside of me at all, to be honest. I wasn't really disappointed that because they couldn't put the deposit down right now, that they weren't gonna work with me, because I did have that kind of relationship built with them, that kind of like absolute certainty that they were definitely going to be working with me. But because of my assumption that they might not have enough money with them for some reason, that's why most of the clients, they're bringing up that kind of like objection that because of they're waiting for the tax return, they can't actually work with me right now. I really hope that this helps you guys too. So whatever affirmations you have going on right now, basically add right now statements to it after that. And also, if you want to get some more motivation, listen to that song Right Here Right Now by Fatboy Slim. Yeah, that's the name of the band, right? It's a great song. Right here, right now. That's gonna motivate you. Think about your manifestation happening right now. I hope this video was of great help to you guys. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. And if you want to work one-on-one with me, the link is also down in the description box below. So that being said, I want to wish you all the very best. Happy manifesting. Goodbye and namaste.